Okay, guys, welcome to this week's Ask Amy, and I'm afraid you're going to have to put up with a rant. I want to share something with you. I went to a medical office this week, and I was really flustered because I walk in the door, and there are three people standing at the front desk. One is standing on the phone. The other two are chit-chatting, apparently not about anything, really important, because they're laughing and chuckling and just having a grand old time while I'm standing at the front desk. And so it was what I could gather is the gal on the phone was the one that was normally working at the front, that handled patients and did that type of thing. And the other two must have been medical assistants or folks that worked in the back. Because when she finally did get off the phone, she's the one that dealt with me, and they kind of scattered onto the back. And so, that was really frustrating as a new patient going into a new place and not really being greeted. They did not set off a very good first impression, and it was really super frustrating. And so here's what I want to propose. Just three things, guys. Number one, anticipate your new patients. Okay, if you know Bob Jones is supposed to show up at 10:30, don't get on the phone with an insurance company. Don't get involved in something that's going to get you tied up. If it's unavoidable and you do foresee being tied up, then there ought to be cross-training going on so that somebody else that might be free is available to greet that new patient. See, here's the deal. They are special guests in your practice. All of your patients are. And so when I'm talking about me being a new patient, really this applies to all of your patients. Are you jumping up and greeting them? Especially those who have the opportunity to form a first impression about your practice. So get rid of the distractions. Schedule at a time where you know you're not going to be tied up. Don't get on the phone to verify insurance 5 minutes before somebody's supposed to walk through the door. Make yourself available and anticipate that new patient. So, if Bob Jones is supposed to be there at 10:45 and it's 10:40-ish and a gentleman walks through the door and he's not wearing a brown UPS uniform, hey, chances are that's Bob Jones. So hop up off your seat, walk around the desk and go greet Bob, okay? Don't stay in your chair. Don't wait for the patient to come up to the desk. Hop over the desk if you have to and go greet them, okay? You only have a few seconds to make a first impression. So that's the first thing, is make a big deal out of them, coming in. Make yourself available. All right, the second thing is welcome them as if they are a guest in your home. All right, you wouldn't hand a guest in your home a clipboard. Here you go. You would welcome them in. You would, get to know them, catch up with them. You would offer them a comfortable seat. You would offer them something to drink. This is a guest in your practice, and I certainly hope you're treating them as such. Okay, which brings me to the third thing. I mentioned paperwork or clipboard. Don't hand them a clipboard. Okay, just don't do it. You can save the paperwork for the end of your greeting. You're getting to know them. Hopefully you're doing a new patient interview, because that gives you the opportunity to set things off on the right foot and have a great transition and give the patient the opportunity to be telling you why they're there, what's important to them, and how they see you helping them. And so I certainly hope that you're having a new patient interview as a segue between the initial phone call and introducing them to the hygienist, doctor, or assistant. And so please, please, please keep that paperwork to a minimum, keep it simple, and don't give it to them first thing. If you want some ideas on how to handle your paperwork, what you should do with that, how you should simplify it, I'd be happy to evaluate that for you. So feel free to send it to me. My email address is at the bottom of the screen, and so I would be happy to take a look and even rework that for you so it could be simple. So I hope this resonated with you a little bit. I want you to put yourself in the patient's shoes and realize, they don't have to come to you. You've got 20 other dentists within a mile radius of your practice, if not more. And so I certainly hope that you're doing some things that resonate with them and make it a unique, special experience, that they feel a part, that they feel cared for, and that they feel listened to. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.